Okay guys, I want to say hi again. It's only me, Wushu Richard. You're getting a different angle in this video. Might not be the best angle, but a bit of a treat for you, something simple. Okay, in this video I'm just going to show you a few extra movements before I go home. I'm covered in sweat because I've been making a lot of videos recently anyway, and today, but in this video, as I say, keeping it real, you know, traditional martial arts, Kung Fu for life. In this video I'm going to show you a few simple movements that you can practice at home, just from different movements in Kung Fu, just to give you some more, like, I don't know, tutorial kind of stuff, you know. I mean, I will do more in future because I like to show like my own flows, like naturally just training, so you can observe, but also I like to show, you know, specific techniques and explain stuff to you, right, too. So let me know, you know, how you feel. So I love sharing with you. In this video, let's look at a few moves to do. First of all, a movement you can do, which you see me do often, is in the side stance. Okay, very traditional kind of Kung Fu training. Excuse me for one moment. We have like a bow stance, which is the gong bu. Regardless of if you do a really wide low one or a shorter higher one, but it's the bow stance is when you are with the front leg bent and the back leg straight like this. Okay, just doing a basic one for you here. Okay, and blocking to the side. Sometimes you'll see me like this, putting my hand up and blocking to the side, leaning my body over and blocking like that, and the other way also. You can do this as an exercise. Okay, very big exaggerated movement, right? Sometimes you'll see me hook it like that, like the crane's beak, like this, hooking with the fingers together. Sometimes it's just a parry a little bit with the palm. But you don't want to make your arm completely straight, because if you hit completely straight, you can break your arm. You want to make sure you, when you block, it's with some power, so a bit of roundedness there, and rounding both arms. You notice how this arm's kind of rounded too. It's not completely straight, right? For this technique, is because it's like the yin and yang concepts, okay? And that's another reason why you don't want to be always locked so straight. You want to keep it rounded, you know, especially in Tai Chi. It's kind of like Shaolin kind of technique. You do that, you'll block past your face here, guarding, and then block past your groin. So you're blocking past your face and past your groin. Of course, if someone's going to attack my face, I can also block out this way, right? I might keep my hand on there's a fist here by my hip and do it that way. I might just pull my hand out like this. Very exaggerated, yes, I know. The stance is very wide, the blocks are very wide. But you understand what I'm saying, okay? These are just like exercises. You can always do this too. You can focus on the side here, body mostly on the side there as you're doing that. And as I say, you can bring your hand back to your hip like this as a fist if you wish to, and cover and go. Okay, that's going to cover. Now you can also, as I say, come out this way, but moving away, you know. But you know, as I say though, you might do that when someone's attacking you. You might just block like that, see, and then go low for another one. You can imagine, so wham, wham. See, you might catch a leg. You might just block it, parry away. Another one you see very common, okay, before we move on to that, I'll show you, again, when you do that, you can keep the hand on the fist while you're doing the move, or you can bring your hand round like this. When you do the movement, it comes around like this, and the hand just goes round. But this also can be a block, as I say. It can be like this, you see, opening up. So like either hand could be on the inside, the low one could be on the outside, or the higher one could be on the outside, but you can do it like this. You see, you can go as you go, leaning into the bow stance here. See, I might block an arm, and this one blocks a leg, let's say, or a low, or a midsection, or a low attack, and this one blocks the higher one. So opening up the yin and yang, basically. See, coiling in and opening up. You might do a small stance and step out as you do that. See, from here. See, I might come here and then go. See, from here. It doesn't matter if this one comes on the inside or comes from the outside, but it depends on how you block. Okay. And then from there, as I say, you can move in and do different steps, stepping back or forward. So it's about stepping, you know. Another technique you can do is a punch, which you commonly see in the Shaolin style. Okay, for example, as well as that. Hold on 1 second. It's always very important to stretch and keep flexible, as I say. And this is all exercises I say anyway. Okay, but the next technique we're going to look at involves a punch. Okay, it involves a punch. So it's the same kind of technique, both hands on your fist, let's say. Keep your feet fairly spread apart there and just turn. And rather than punching out to like head or chest height, what you're going to do is you're going to parry an attack close by your face here. Lean past as you parry it, and lean down and twist your fist so it's like thumbs down almost, but you keep your thumb in, and you do a punch like that to the groin or to the lower body. When you come back, so you can do the same thing there. You can either come back and do it, or you can just directly change. So parry the attack and strike him. So I'm not wearing very good shoes for this, as I say. So okay, from the side I'll show you those two techniques again, the basic way, incorporating both hands, because I say these techniques you can also do by having one hand on your hip as a fist while you're doing those techniques I just showed you, okay, anyway. But you're working all these covers here, see, here, no, all that, okay, circling, okay. So anyway, let's have a look, okay. I've shown you different movements before with the blocks. So again, from this side though, facing here, okay, that first one is here, see, going into it, and then going the other way, see. I think the best way to do that is to block out while you're doing it, block out. So one blocking out high and one blocking out low, but you can, as I say, just flow it like that, see, flow it so this hand comes around. This is not only for show either, could be a block from this side. It could also be if someone's coming to grab me from behind, I can put my foot out and bring that past his hip, he's facing me, or behind his neck. For example, I might parry that, come in, see, and then sink into a marble, let's say, and do that, see, or turn and pull him over, so you're pulling him over my leg, and doing that, so it's like, wow, see, so I might chuck this guy down as I'm blocking somebody else's attack. There's different kind of applications you can put anyway into it, versus single or multiple opponents, but it's the most important thing is the exercise and the actual philosophy of it. You remember in real life, you've got to make things subtle and do different kinds of applications to keep your mind open, and share some, kung fu knowledge and traditional basic stuff. Okay, I'm happy to know a bit. I'm not the best, but again, the other one, the side punch is just like this. You parry an attack past the face and just punch low, leaning past to avoid that hit, covering here and striking at the same time. Make sure your feet are flat on the floor the whole time when you do the stances too, okay? Apart from when you're sliding, of course, you can slide a little bit. So wear some good comfortable shoes. I'm wearing these flip-flops, as I say, and be careful it's not a really slippery floor. Always be aware of your surroundings, obviously don't hurt anyone or yourself or damage the place or your own place, So any more techniques then before we go? Another common one you might see me do is the white crane fist. I'll show you two applications of a white crane fist technique. We don't always use the legs, it's mostly the hands, but I'll show you one, okay? When you step back and you use most of the weight on the back leg, like 70% or most of the weight on the back leg basically, okay? And you bend your knee, hold on one second, you step back and you open your hands up like this, but you open your hands like this, like the wings. It looks funny, the wings of the bird. You don't grab any arms. When the person comes to push you or punch you, you just open up like this to open the guy's arms up, and basically you can kick him or knee him, basically, that's it. So basically what we're doing is so simple. I step back, let's say on this one, open up his hands here, using my wrists here, and then I just kick out from that front leg, bam, see? Putting the weight on the back leg, otherwise I won't be able to lift my foot easily. And it's the same with a knee. So you can go back on that leg and you can do a knee strike, pulling him. You can pull him in if you wish to. You can work it together with your Muay Thai, see what I'm saying? And as I say, this opening block here, okay, you don't need to use your legs. Stand strong, balance. When you do opening blocks like that with the crane's wings, okay, as I say before, you don't need to always be on the inside of the two arms. When someone comes to attack you with either arm, whichever arm they're coming to attack you, it's better to move to the side and bring your foot away so they can't sweep it. Bring it away, open. You could kick to the side of his leg or his ankle, or you could just come in with your guard, open up, see, turn to face him. So this hand, one hand blocks out, see, block out, and the other hand can just strike him. So even if I was to do that movement there, so you keep this hand nearby, I can strike him parallel to the outside areas. If you're in the middle and there's nowhere to go, or there's two people's arms, then you can maybe open up, yeah. You see this kind of movements that look flashy and stuff, but you can work it in. If you always grab with the hands though, as I say, grabbing the person's wrist, it wastes your hand, and you might not be strong enough to control anyway. So if you just use your wrist to cover against the guy's arms in the white crane, that's what we do, then your hand's still open. You can even open it like this way as well, so the palm's facing him like this also, and you can push in or slap in, see what I'm saying? You want to tap that down, elbow strike if you think is stronger, go into punches, go into Wing Chun, boxing, Muay Thai, whatever. Thanks for watching. I hope you learned something from those basics. Hope you enjoying the training videos I'm doing, okay? And you just take care of yourselves, and the best thing you can do is avoid all negativity and violence, okay, within yourself and others. Take care wherever you go, and promote peace. Thanks for watching. Kung Fu Forever. It's the true spirit of martial arts and yin and yang.